DaVinci, I got rugged. How can I stop that from happening again? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. You know how I do. I'm in the pot, 5x5, staying alive in Dubai, and going to be talking about crypto. We're going to be talking about how to avoid getting rugged in a meme coin and looking for good solid projects, right? Because you know how much money that comes into this space. Like it's crazy, insane. And so you want to if you catch a trend, you want to hope that trend is the right one, that one that's not going to get you rugged and lose all your money. Basically, the asset goes to zero. So we're going to be talking about that and more in today's episode, and how to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. And if you're interested in trading Bitcoin and Ethereum, you can, sign up to tubit.davincij15.com and gain access to my private group, or head over to bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Also, giving away, over 9,000 Waffles coins if you own a DAVITAR, and register it davitar.com, and then just basically chat in a group and make sure you post it. I'm gonna put in the description, right, a video of how to get that 9,000. I think we have a video somewhere. I just need to put it in the description. Okay, all right, let's talk about all the different things about a specific cryptocurrency or meme coin, but we're gonna hold off on that, and we're gonna talk about what a rug pull is, because maybe you don't know what that is. Rug pull shock in Solana, $1 million sale, and the new meme coin drops price 99%. Okay, meme coin craze which started in the end of 2023, also directed fraudsters to the sector. Yes, 99% of all meme coins is complete fraud. And we'll talk about why this continues to happen at a rate of 500,000 meme coins per month. At this point, while Solana-based meme coins came to the fore among investors, bad news came from a Solana-based meme coin. According to Look On Chain post, the price of a meme coin named Doria dropped by 99%. Okay, so Doraemon is, if we Google it, it's this Chinese character, I guess, I don't know, some famous character from a TV series. Okay. And so this is why you can see it pumped from nothing in like minutes to $2.50. So how did this all transpire? Well, it's simple. The developer the person who's created the coin had the majority of the coins, right? They only need 10, 15%, and then they'll wipe you out. That's how it works. They could sell all the coins, those coins, and wipe out the whole thing, even if the liquidity is locked. And we're going to talk about the difference between locked liquidity and what liquidity is and all that kind of stuff in today's episode. But yeah, he basically got a whole bunch of tokens and sold them all, right? And that's how it's all got wiped out. Let's take a look at a meme coin, because we can see there's meme coins all the time, right, being created. This one's going up, so it's got 200,000 in liquidity, right? Yeah, man, we should buy this. It's only going up. Oh boy. Yeah, nothing goes up in a straight line. This is pure manipulation, management by the person who has a lot of coins. And, and on top of that, the bot's scalping this. So this is bot scalping this, right? As he's tracking the bots, right? The bots are like not that stupid. They're only doing like a few dollars worth here and there, right? And selling as the price moves up. So they're scalping his nonsense trade, right? The bots are just scraping a little bit off the top. They're not taking a whole lot. so that, you know, he doesn't suspect and doesn't feel it. But still, these bots are going to move. They're going to get, and they're not going to get a whole lot, but they're going to get a few $100s. Now imagine with 500,000 meme coins, and they could scrape a few $100 off of that. Yeah, so you see it. So he's got the liquidity locked. And what's that mean? Well, what's that mean in the decentralized land? Well, in a decentralized system, currently, it's not really possible to have what's called an order book. An order book, if we were to take a look at Waffles token coin, right, is you can see on 2bit, there's a bunch of people who want to buy and people who want to sell. This is what's called an order book, right? Meaning that these are people who are selling waffles, and these are people who want to buy waffles. In between is the price, meaning that the last person to make a trade sets the price. This is the total sum of people trying to sell and total people trying to buy is equals the liquidity. But these are people who actually have the tokens or have Solana or have the USDT, and they're saying they want to buy at a specific price or they want to sell at a specific price. That's liquidity. But liquidity is a little different when it comes to decentralized compute systems. Liquidity is a mathematical algorithm here on decentralized land, meaning that all the liquidity, meaning this 214K, is not all 100% Solana coins, because this is priced in Solana. It is 50% of this is Solana, and 50% is this Assange token. So effectively, right, in there's 100,000 of just over 100,000 of Solana tokens, and only 100,000 if you were to really measure it based on the current price of Assange coins, right? So if he has a majority stake, a massive stake, which, let's take a look, holders, he does, right? At, look at the value of the tokens. This is way more than the value of the liquidity. At any point in time, any one of these addresses can wipe out all of the liquidity. This is how you know. There it is. All these addresses. Right? Yeah. 100K. Right, all the way down to like the one that holds 44 million. Can wipe out the liquidity with one sell button. Boom. That's it. And it's completely rugged. Right? So that's how it works. And so if this liquidity, another thing, a way it can be rugged is if the liquidity pool is not locked. And then the person who created this could just go, I'll just take that, take everything that's the liquidity, and that's it. It's game. You can just take everything, right? So because it's locked, it means that they have to sell coins in order to get access to this liquidity. And at the same time, if you're buying as he's selling, right, he's actually getting even more. So keep that in mind, right? And we can see that in an example here in this meme coin, right, called No Hands, right? The guy said no hands, right? So he can't rug, no rug. But I showed you guys this a while back, and there's a video of him just like quickly, as soon as it went up, taking the full liquidity and wiping out the coin. But this is the way it works. So if we wait long enough, this is going to actually come crashing back down, wiping everybody out. And you're thinking, why are people doing this? Why are people jumping on? Well, I mean, because it's all about money, right? They are in hopes that, you know what, they can pick the right coin. And then of course there's bots, of course, pumping this up, looking for, a lucky break. Some bots are taking bigger risks, meaning they are willing to take losses on 90% of the tokens. but in order to get that one token, that's going to make them millions, right? Some bots are a little bit more selective. So for example, if you take a look at the top traders here, these addresses right here, these 3 addresses, I've noticed them existing on solid projects every single time as the top traders. These 3 addresses. There are a few more as I'm studying different projects, but they only plug their bot into projects they know they're going to work. They're going to do well. That's what I've noticed with these particular address sets. And it looks like he actually put together he created the address, a vanity address. These are vanity addresses to show off he's there. What's a vanity address? Well, a vanity address is basically you use a computer to constantly create addresses until it has the first 3 letters or first 4 letters, right? To create keys, keep trying to create keys until it finally creates the first 3 letters. DCAK, DCAK, DCAK. He created these vanity addresses to show off how well he's doing. And he's not the only one. If you go scanning through this list, you'll see that. So you want to watch how many holders are and what the holders are doing, right? And you want to see if the percentage, the higher this percentage of others, the better it is for you. The lower the percentage is, the worse it is for you. So that's another thing you got to keep in mind, right? When you're trading, when you're looking at different pairs. Another key thing is these people, doxed and so forth. Do you know who the people are behind the project, and are they going to, run off with the money? And if you know them, then odds are good that the project is solid. Okay. So check this out. The link is in the description below to learn more about all the different points, right? But we covered a few things, key things about, how not getting rugged in meme coin land, right? So make sure you avoid that. Hey, you know what? I'm not going to get rugged by these crazy projects that, hey, you know what? Look at this. You can't compete with this. Everybody has $1 million worth of value of tokens when there isn't enough liquidity for them. No, avoid this, right? And look at this. Look at how much volume this thing has created. 1.5 million. So 700K in buys and 700K in sells. That's crazy. Absolutely insane. And this is clearly going to be a rug pull. We just have to wait for it. Let's come back to it at the end of the show. Okay. Looking at Bitcoin, we can see that it is, holding steady above the support level that I was talking about for a while. It held up a support and then failed, but then we came back and recovered from it. So technically we could say, okay, well, if this thing, we don't want to put a stop loss down here, right? Bitcoin is now, one of those Forex basically type currency. This is where a snob will hit a stop, right? You want to maybe put your entry here and go for a small, target 2 to 1 and see if it comes in and hits you. Don't go chasing this. You can if you want, but you're gonna have to set your stops a little bit longer and basically, take a bigger risk to reward, right? So this would be better. I would suggest you do this particular trade where you could see that, we can actually have Bitcoin come back up to the next level, which is a 63,800 level. And you could just, set your stops to break even. Should we take the target or, a little bit of profit, like, halfway of the profit here, the 2 to 1 risk to reward profit. Ethereum, you know what? I'm not ready to say that this is in no man's land. I'm not gonna trade this particular. I don't see any kind of resistance support here, so I'm not trading in this. You can say that, well, DaVinci, we got a little bit of support here, but I don't know. It's kind of weak. So I'm not willing to trade Ethereum at this time. Alrighty, let's take a look back at our possible rug. Still going. Let's see. Because you know what? I think the reason why they're not rugging this thing is because they're getting buyers coming in like crazy. And so they're waiting for the buyers to slow down, and then gone. And it's gone. And that's that. So, yeah. I mean, because like, this is ridiculous. $142 million market cap. Dream on. With zero liquidity. Don't be a fool. Don't go for these things. Right? So if this ratio is just way off, right? Because take a look at our waffles ratio, right? You can see it's not, we're 21 million market cap with a liquidity pool, right? Even this, the liquidity pool is relatively small to the $21 million market cap. But look, the ratio, right? Take a look. If you exclude my address, right? Most people would not be able to wipe out the liquidity. Most of the big holders. And there you go. That's the whole point. That's the best thing you can do for looking for a token that will do well. All right. Well, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I did providing this information, so hopefully you've gone out and made some money in this crypto space, right? Armed with important knowledge. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.